就开始直接从上次的地方继续。上次玩到哪里？有点忘了。
Another coded message in another hidden laboratory. A secret tunnel under the graveyard. How long had these things been in Arthurton? Who was responsible for them? And how was all this connected to the Dean's murder?
Through the crumbling arches. Past the wooden gates. This must be it! Now all I have to do is find the biggest cross.
最大的十字，应该会有个真的超大的吧
Oh, come on. There's a million crosses in there. Jenny, where are you? It's getting really creepy out here. I'm in the old part of the graveyard. Oh no!
刚好我眼睛坏掉，还眼睛坏掉。
Every kid in Arthurton knew the graveyard was haunted. The ghosts of early settlers walked among the tombstones late at night.
然后赶快去配哦。
Waiting to avenge their tragic deaths in the mines.
A few months ago, Peggy and Veronica went up there after curfew with some boys. And they were attacked by a ghost!
They were probably hallucinating from all the hairspray.
They swore to me, Jenny. They wouldn't lie.
I don't believe in ghosts. And the tall tales of a bunch of arrowheads won't change my mind.
Even so, Jenny's skin crawled with goosebumps. It might have been her imagination, but the night suddenly seemed a lot darker.
Maybe I'll use Mom's flashlight. You know, just in case.
哎，这怎么那么亮啊？这手电筒亮得不行，赞赞！我不管了，冲！我这副眼镜其实是用来来备用的，但就想要放很久，我想要试戴一下。哦，哎，不会吧？哎呦，给他刷一下呢！快！
It's dead.
Unable to see more than a few inches ahead.
家里的门是个结界，没办法出门。
Our trembling adventurer had no choice but to edge forward, very slowly.
现在不是有那种什么，很多都可以快速拿眼镜，就是你可以很快的。不是因为家太温暖所以出不去吗？
There's a light over here. What is that? It's coming from the open grave.
把石板还来，把石板还来。
Wait.
什么？
You're not a ghost.
Oh, you scared the life out of me.
你吓到了？
You're scared. You're the one wielding a shovel like an axe murderer.
Oh my, you're right. I'm sorry. This place is terrifying at night, and here I am waving old Mabel around like a madman. What are you doing out here after curfew?
I don't know if I can trust this guy.
操弄大师。
I was here visiting my dad. I guess the time got away from me.
You're the LeClue girl, aren't you?
手电筒用尖叫充电，电力公司。
Well...
Your poor old man. What a horrible way to die.
Yeah, I don't really like to talk about it.
Blown into 1,000 pieces. What a way to go. No chance to say goodbye.
白目哦。
Boom! Gone! Just like that. An absolute tragedy.
白目哦。
And the pain! Can you imagine? Nothing left of him. Hardly seemed worth digging the hole.
Well, you're digging a big hole right now.
Yes, ma'am. Regulation size 6 feet, not an inch less. The name's Matt. The second T is silent.
Sure sounds like an interesting job, Matt. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions about it?
Of course. I'm just happy for the company.
He seems harmless enough. I just need to be sure he's not working for the man in black.
觉悟人麦特，来问他问题。
Is that blood?
我就知道是配眼镜的布子太远了，是那种什么标榜快速配眼镜的，那种真的很快哎。
Blood? Where?
It's all over your clothes and your shovel.
Oh, that! That's good old Arthurtonian red clay. Impossible to wash out. One of the hazards of the job.
Why are you digging a grave in the middle of the night?
Well, they have to go somewhere. The bones.
The what?
It's the problem with building a graveyard on top of an old mine. Ground's always shifting. Before you know it, bones are sticking out all over the place. We have to rebury them. It's bad for business.
That's terrible.
Could be worse. Could be dead, like all of these poor souls. Ms. Smith over there, bitten by a badger. Wouldn't want to go that way. Right there is Mr. McCarthy. Set himself on fire baking biscuits. And there's your dad, of course. Your poor dead dad. Dead.
Are you finished?
Oh, sorry. There I go again, talking about the dead.
He knows everything about this place.
等一下，
You told me your name was Matt.
It is, isn't it?
Well then, who is Owen? And why are you wearing his shirt?
Oh, darn it, it's fallen off again. Owen was the old groundskeeper. He died digging a grave. Turned out to be his own. Budget cuts.
You're wearing a dead man's shirt.
Seemed ashamed to waste it. He didn't need it anymore.
哦，好像也是蛮厉害的呢，很可怕哎，我觉得。
Have you seen anyone suspicious lurking around tonight?
Oh, well, there was this one girl.
A girl?
She scared the life out of me. Really made me jump. Oh, wait, no. That was you, wasn't it?
我就想，我就在说他嘛。
You'll have to forgive me. My memory isn't what it used to be.
这是工作导致的吗？哎，假如他是黑衣人手下，你就已经爆了好吗？他现在在挖的就是你的坟墓。
Why do you have a flower in your pocket?
I always keep one in there in case of emergency. People like to leave them by the graves as a tribute. You should take it. For your dad.
哦，谢谢哦。
Thank you.
我觉得他这样讲好像还不错。
Sure are a lot of people buried here.
Well, if they keep dying, we'll keep burying them.
Do you know which of these graves has the biggest cross on it?
Now there's one I've never heard before. Biggest cross. No, can't say I do. They've all got about the same sized cross, I'd say.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Do you have any idea how I could find it?
You know, you might want to look at that statue up there. It has a list of all the famous miners buried here. It might help you find what you're looking for.
Famous miners. Interesting. that stuck to your boot?
Oh, dunno. Could have come from anywhere.
Beyond the fallen angel.
What now?
Under the crumbling arches.
You lost me.
The entrance is buried there. Does that mean anything to you?
Oh, is this a poem? I love poems. Do you want to hear one of mine?
No, I'm good, thanks. I think it's safe to say he doesn't know anything about the man in black. Well, thanks, Matt. It's been good to chat.
真的吗？等下妹就给我们一个反转。
But, you won't tell anyone you saw me here after curfew, will you? My granddad wouldn't be very happy with me.
Saw who? I didn't see anyone.
你好像蛮好的哦，你人好像还不错哦。等一下哦，啊，需要一张卫生纸，非常需要。现在 ，nice。
Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a statue to investigate.
Oh no, you can't go up there now. It's far too dangerous.
I'll be fine, thanks.
Absolutely not. If you slipped and fell, I couldn't have that on my conscience. Come back tomorrow during the day. I'll give you a guided tour.
Damn, I'll have to find another way to get up there.
而且我是还真的好嘞，啊，刚才不是说没电，电到底是怎么跑出来的？哦！
Much like those buried in the graveyard, this tree had died a long time ago.
Be careful, Mr. Crow. It looks like it could fall over at any moment.
Hey, 干什么？
Interesting.
召集更多的乌鸦。我需要更多的乌鸦。
Another case cracked.
内心是真的有可能吗？Oh!
Mr. McCarthy? How did you get down here? Must have been the wind.
这人也是蛮不怕的啦，挺适合这个工作的。
That was close. Hopefully this statue can help me find the biggest cross.
纪念埋藏此处的英勇矿工，他们献出生命，让亚瑟顿得以繁荣。
Jenny had heard the tragic tale of a catastrophic cave-in that closed the mines under Arthurton.
Everyone blamed the miners for ignoring safety procedures.
Most were crushed instantly by the falling rocks. Others had not been so fortunate. Trapped with no water, no food, no light, they were condemned to a slow and painful death.
Cross, carvers of tunnel rock, unmatched in strength and size.
Jenny read the words to herself again.
Strength and size? Look for the biggest cross. They didn't mean a cross on a grave. They meant a cross in a grave. The Cross family must be buried in the graveyard below. I've got to work out who was the biggest. Find the grave, find the secret passage to the jail, save Mom. Boy, I really hope I don't have to dig them up and measure them.
Ooh.
'Aha! Karina Cross. I was taller than friends. What an odd epitaph.
我比谁
I was taller than friends.
我比法兰斯高，可恶！这个时候给我来这个。
I know I make it look easy, but I'm hanging on for dear life here. Found one. Casper Cross. What have you got to say for yourself? I was taller than Helga.
我比海佳高。
Seems the Cross family had quite the rivalry. No cross buried here. The search continues.
哎，断掉了。话说藤蔓应该也不可能这么坚硬吧？藤蔓是可以这么坚硬的吗？
Bingo. Hello, Franz Cross. I was taller than Ivan.
哎呀，这只是儿童侦探，不要在乎细节。这个儿童侦探不对呀、没有逻辑呀，并没那么夸张啊。跳吧，呀，跳起来！你可以，哎，他很会跳呢。我可能不行，可能第3个就直接掉下去了吧。
I see a Cooper, Chapman, and Cole, but no Cross.
爬起来！哦，手臂有力哦。跳得过7秒，跳不过7天。天啊！一跳就跳7天了啦。
Here's one. Helga Cross. I was taller than Karina. There can't be many more crosses to find. Where haven't I looked yet?
这边都在怎么？先下这边，下去。像这个，这个我就跳不过去，跳不过去吧？跳得过去吗？
I really hope my next adventure relies less on the structural integrity of old plant roots.
对啊，你也知道、哦，这个藤蔓的结构不对啊。
I'm going cross-eyed looking for crosses, but there aren't any here.
搞成这样了，如果等一下还要回去，很累耶。
Here's another one. Ivan Cross. How tall were you? Casper is a little liar. Ivan wasn't pulling any punches.
After an exhaustive search of the graveyard, Jenny had found all of the graves marked cross.
Now I just need to work out who was the tallest. Who was the tallest cross?
他是不是个骗子？所以他没有比海加高，所以他比海加矮。然后海加又说我比卡丽娜高，卡丽娜说我比较高。卡丽娜说比法兰比较，反正又说比，所以是海加。
Casper was lying, then Helga must be the tallest. Which means Helga's grave is hiding the secret passageway to the jail.
但他的坟墓在哪？我已经忘了。远呐！哦，谢谢哦。 不是那就算了，这年头杀手要杀人还要先解谜。请问那个黑衣人自己也要这样，也要这样爬一遍吗？辛苦呢。
Jenny saw nothing particularly unique about this grave. Like all the others, the slab was weathered, chipped, and covered in moss.
There's another epitaph carved into the base. Here lies she, 7'3", stung by a bee.
都是蜜蜂的
A small stone
错。
pot sat in front of the headstone. A
It's
fine,
a vase for a
a
flower.
wonderful revelation struck Jenny as the final piece of the puzzle fell into place.
Don't forget to pay your respects. I need to place a flower here.
Jenny pulled the gravedigger's daisy from her pocket.
I knew
而且
this
我
would
看到
come
一个
in handy.
贴纸，等一下，贴纸，我想要拿贴纸。哎，好西这样。由于地震活动，4号路口已临时搬迁。感谢你在我们升级基础设施时的耐心等待。横穿时请注意脚下。管理处啊，所以这是管理处的通道哦。
It says the entrance was relocated, but it doesn't say where.
那旁边那个牌子写绕道。好，现在到底是什么训练
Well,
臂力
that
的游
looks
戏？
safe. Why does everything have to be so convoluted? Mom will have died of old age by the time I reach her.
等我找到我妈，她早就老死了。超夸张的。哎，你看这个谁跳得上去啊？哎，夸张。但我还记得我以前超级喜欢看那个侦探小说的。可是我有点忘记那叫什么，但是是有老鼠的，那个侦探是老鼠，老鼠侦探。至少是寿终不是被杀。爬起来，爬起来！啊！哇，走起来耶！我直接变走钢索的人。好了。我之前都会看，可是我也忘记那叫什么了。哎呦，小说。
Hello? You said if anything strange happened, I should call you.
你们看
Well, something strange just happened.
你们看，他就是，他怎么可能不给我们一个反转？
This is the only tomb here, and with no epitaph. This has to be it.
你确定？
When did doors go out of fashion? If this is the entrance, then there must be some way to open it.
哦，哦，好像懂了。1、2。都。一个过了，然后下来这个要上去，这个要上。然后这个要离开，该拿你如何是好？算了，这些上来好了。中间那个要对右脚，对，但我想要这个先上去。这个是上面的，所以我想要先让它上去。好，那没办法了，你先站一下哈，先站一下位置，然后你先过来。对，然后你再过来这里，好，换你，好，换你，先这样，就给我，好，回去 ，OK， 然后再是这边不太需要摆了，先放这里。先下来好了，对，然后我们在这，刚好清了这条路，先给你下来。啊shit，忘了，喂，你呀，不对，那等一下哦。应该是要让这个先过去，对不对？这样会比较顺吗？惨了。你先过来这里，好，然后你再过来这边，然后你先上去，这个再过来，不要动，再过来，好，这样子就简单了。 OK。
Jenny peered into the ominous void.
超怪的啦，你要进去吗？
A jagged path carved into the earth, plunging deep beneath the rotting soil. How far down did it go? There was only one way to find out.
I'm not sure I want to.
Gathering her courage, she stepped forward into the distended bowels of Arthurton. I said she stepped forward into the distended bowels of Arthurton.
不要声控啊！害怕。
It's dark down there.
Jenny, come in, Jenny. Where are you? Have you found your mom yet?
Give me a second, please. I need a moment before I walk down a pitch-black staircase into the terrifying abyss.
Sorry, Jenny.
Jenny stared into the darkness. She could almost hear her mother's voice calling.
A great detective perseveres, no matter the obstacle.
And so, she took a deep breath, pushed up the thick frame of her glasses, and crossed the threshold.
How 好久，没办法跑，好远。哇，这个走上来我应该会死掉吧？最讨厌上楼了，膝盖撑不住啊。而且它下面居然就木头，不会腐烂吗？地下
Another door. Locked, I presume. Whoever built all this certainly wanted to keep it a secret.
Jenny was ahead of the man in black, for now. There was still the matter of breaking her mum out of jail and escaping without being caught. Being careful not to make a sound, Jenny stepped cautiously into the dark space below.
Oh. 察觉状况，闷不吭声，保持性命。
This isn't a tunnel. It's like a creepier version of Dr. Benderson's office. Less natural light, same terrible music.
A giant metal door stood conspicuously in the middle of the room.
It must lead to the jail.
A perfectly reasonable assumption. There was just one problem.
How do I open it?
Jenny knocked on the door.
Based on the resonance, and the fact that my hand hurts like hell, I'd say this door is solid steel, and at least 4 inches thick. No handle and no keyhole. Whoever built this door wanted to keep people out. Or in, depending on which side you're on. Blast proof. So the explosives are useless.
哎，有个灯亮了。这边也是，都是一个亮。这个是什么？
I don't know how to pick this. It's some kind of slot. Is something missing? Another animal. This one's a fox. Could this have something to do with Professor Zazer's experiments or the Council of Three?
Jenny came to a distressing yet inevitable conclusion.
I can't open it. I'm stuck. Of course it's a giant metal door that's impossible to open. Why wouldn't—
It would be easy to feel defeated, but this was Jenny LeClue, a great detective. And as her mother always said,
a great detective sees every locked door as an opportunity.
yes, an opportunity for an elaborate puzzle and lateral thinking.
Someone works here. Or at least they did. Judging by the dead plant and dusty typewriter, no one's been here for a while.
To a detective, rummaging through a trash can was like opening a treasure chest.
Just with more gum and cigarette butts. Gross. My initial assessment? Looks like a lot of trash.
不然嘞。
A rotten sandwich, napkins, belly button lint.
肚脐绒猫是什么？
There's a note here that's been torn up. Could be a clue.
所以肚脐绒猫是什么？
Too easy. They should have used a shredder.
亲爱的特鲁迪，很遗憾，听说你的机器问题更多了，周围会有人去看看的。真挚的约翰。在此期间就用这个吧，请勿传阅。下下上。
I know a secret code when I see one. This could be useful.
各位用到哦。新贴纸。
Empty.
Oh.
It was always a good idea to put your hands between the crusty crevices of a sofa cushion. All kinds of exotic things could be found.
What's this?
Detectiving was hungry work, and Jenny couldn't remember the last time she'd eaten anything.
What I really want is a hot coffee.
So she perused the selection on offer.
Kiss of death. Well, at least they're honest. Now with 50% more arsenic. Who buys these things? I don't smoke, and I'm not planning to start now. The key. Open the door to Yum. These candy names are getting ridiculous. Bunch o' nuts. Gross. I hate peanut butter. There's gotta be something better than this. Big crunch. Fight hunger with a punch. I've had one of these before. Tastes like cardboard. What kind of vending machine doesn't serve coffee?
Jenny found it hard to focus without her usual evening brew. Perhaps a nice bar of chocolate would help.
This is a waste of time. How's a chocolate bar going to help me open that door?
And that's when it hit her.
The key. Open the door to Yum?
Surely a humorous but irrelevant tagline.
It's the perfect shape to fit in the slot on the door.
A mere coincidence.
It's literally a key to the door.
It'd be a rather strange place to hide a key.
Stranger than a waiting room beneath a graveyard? That's my ticket out of here. B31. Got it.
Hmm? 是吗？等一下，看一下哦。诶，对，这应该是 B14。OK。什么？怎么敢给我数字不一样？哎，东西给我！虽然我要 B14的，但是我要找到正确的。B14。好啦，不然买一下嘛 ，B31的。
Machine, give me the key. It's no good. It's stuck. How can I get the key out?
退前钮按起来，踹他，打他。
That's why it's stuck. The machine has one short leg, making it lean forward and to the right. If I tilt the machine to the left, I should be able to get the key out.
But Jenny wasn't strong enough to lift a vending machine by herself.
I'm going to need some leverage.
找的东西使力。
Of course! I can use the mop to tilt the machine. A little bit of legwork and I'll have that key out in no time. Just a little bit more. I did it.
Oh.
Oh crap.
踹两脚，那个玻璃就爆了啦。
Of course. It came from a vending machine.
But I thought...
Why would anyone hide the key to a giant metal door inside a candy bar?
Actually, now that I think about it, it does sound pretty ridiculous.
But necessity was the mother of invention. Jenny may have failed to open the mysterious door, but thanks to her ingenuity, she had created her own way through.
感觉这个墙都可以这么简单爆炸，它
She peered
这很快
inside
就是
the
它的吧
hole. It was just wide enough for her to squeeze through. 我看不到啊，我下面用跨步。
Ow!
Ow!
I can't get past this way. Well, look what we have here.
Jenny shone her flashlight on a damaged section of the brick wall.
I can see through to the other side.
The path ahead was dark and foreboding, but Jenny was too excited to be afraid. And so, without hesitation, she crawled into the rocky passageway.
Just another friendly message, warning of my impending doom.
请勿进入，禁止进入，保住性命。
Glatz Mining Core. Ah! Don't do that!
Sorry. I just wanted to make sure you're okay.
The walkie-talkies are for emergencies only, not chit-chat. I'm about to enter one of the abandoned mines. I can't have you distracting me.
An abandoned mine? Be careful, Jenny. Those tunnels are dangerous.
This is the case of a lifetime? Of course it's dangerous.
But you'll get lost. Those tunnels run underneath the entire town.
超级回音。
Exactly. One of them must lead to the jail.
You're right. I bet I can find it on my map.
What are you talking about? What map?
In my granddad's journal. He was a great cartographer and mapped out all of the tunnels.
And you
OP?
had this with you the whole time?
I always keep it with me. It makes me feel close to him.
Convenient. Why didn't you tell me this before?
I didn't know you were going to end up in the mines.
Fine. I'm in Tunnel 12. See if you can find it on the map.
12哦。
Okay, I'm on it, Jenny.
The barricade was old and rotten.
Shouldn't be hard to remove, if I find a weak spot.
这里，嘿，哎，不是吧？哎，贴纸，矿车贴贴。哦吼吼！ 阿杜西是要跟我们讲的没？
Somebody else is here.
这是人吗？哎
Who goes there?
Jenny looked like she'd seen a ghost.
It's just my imagination. It's just my imagination. Great detective deals in fact, not fiction.
It was hard for even Jenny's logical mind to deny what was standing right in front of her.
It's just my imagination. It's just my imagination.
Oh, 哎，石头挡住。
How am I gonna move this? It's huge.
哎，帮我！大家帮我！啊！
It's spooky how easy that was.
谢谢大家，请大家告诉大家，谢谢大家的帮助。大家不会站在你的背后吧？紧张。被我推着。可是先生，我是想要拿这个车去撞那个啊，这样子可以吗？哎呦，不行，好不？自己在这啊，你要站在哪里？站在哪里开心的啊？原来是可以这样一直推的。谢谢你哦，谢谢你哦，大哥。先去这边看一下。备忘录致所有工人：第一条，加薪，恭喜，薪水调升0.6%已获准，立刻生效。此外，每个人每天可以获得额外休息1次。第二条，缺勤，除非另行通知，否则一律拒绝请假，并取消先前的所有津贴。在当前重要时刻，请务必维持产量。第三条，研究与开发，请勿干扰研究人员，他们的职责是保护你们的安危，请勿中断他们的工作。第四条，禁止区域。各位应当注意到新的标示，这些是确保你们的安危，擅闯者将会被警察逮捕并拘留。第五条，保密协议，各位已经签署协议，任何泄密行为将会遭受严重处分。感谢各位配合，我们会牢记你的辛劳。不能捡走哈。
Those are the largest crystals I've ever seen. They must be worth a fortune. Why would the Glatz Corporation just abandon all this?
因为太多大哥们在这边了吧。那我可以跳这里吗？可以。到底是什么神勇小女孩？这里，我们的指南针有反应了，赶他快拐！
You've got to get out of there!
What? Why?
You're right in the middle of Prospector's Pit!
So what?
Don't you remember from Mr. Jenkins' history class? That's where all those miners died. It was a huge cave-in. Hundreds of men were crushed to death. Even more died from lack of oxygen.
Not helpful.
And now their ghosts roam the tunnels, eternally searching for escape.
哦，我已经遇到大家了啦。
Don't be ridiculous.
I found Tunnel 12 on the map. This isn't going to be easy.
Just tell me where I need to go.
Well, you need to find Crystal Cavern. It'll be huge, and full of quartz crystals. Directly above it are the sewers.
And the sewers run underneath the jail. Got it.
But Jenny, what if you're crushed by a rock? Or murdered by a ghost? You could contract miner's lung. That's a horrible, painful way to die.
Thanks for the pep talk, Susie.
谢谢你哦，谢谢大哥啦，大哥等你，借推一下了，大哥。啊！哎呦，哎呦，天哪！ 这里，哎，马上找到了，都是石英。
Another Zazer sphere.
In the mines belonging to the Glatz Corporation, no less.
There's no way the Council of Three could have built this without Glatz Corps' approval. So was the Glatz family involved in Zazer's research?
Zazer 不拿几个水晶走吗？对啊，不是啊，可是我那里水晶又超级大，要连着。除非我是真的，哎，我这女主角看起来也蛮神力的，像是应该要神力女超人才可以把那个水晶掰断什么之类的吧？啊，不然知道怎么把它摘下来。但我们目前的反应，我真的觉得我们很像神力女超人。 哎，又来了！哎呦，
Old friend. What secret message might you be hiding?
又过来呀啦！会不会全部的机器被启动之后，最后灭，等下爆炸？
Another code.
Another piece of the message.
等下我就引爆核弹之类的。翻页，翻页。等一下哦。鹅蛋金熊83，度44448332。50。
End this maze. Run home. Magical cake? That doesn't make any sense. How does magical cake fit in?
She read the whole message out loud again.
神奇蛋糕。
Soon they will all listen, relive their rancid past. Purge infected, soon only death, forever silenced. Despair herself is near. End this maze. Run home. Magical cake.
She tried reading it in a different order, but it didn't make a difference. Until this moment, Jenny had assumed the transmissions formed a single coherent message.
Now I'm starting to wonder if this is a message at all.
Yet the question still remained.
Who is sending these?
And why?
什么神秘讯息呀、神奇蛋糕。
Let's try this again. Hopefully it doesn't break this time.
不要再坏啦！哎呀！
Good evening, S32. Printing access card. Please stand by.
正在列印通行卡。诶，要可以通行了。哎呦！ 啊，太多了，太多颜色了吧？可以了吗？哦。
It's a key.
It was about the same size and shape as a bar of chocolate.
Of course. It has the same logo as the giant metal door. This must open it.
摕到啊，摕到啊！哎，如果现在可以直接带我回到门口，我会更感激他。
Please enter authorization code to begin. Please enter authorization code to begin.
那你要从下水道还是巨门？对啊，我还要回去那里。
Another blank piece of paper. Let's see if we can jog your memory.
0719要写一大堆。
0719. Thank goodness this guy wrote down all the codes. Otherwise, I'd be trapped here forever.
人很好呢，人很好之后要先去厕所，才有上厕所的，厕所一下。OK，
Please enter authorization code to begin.
0719.
Code accepted. System authorized and on for activation. Preparing to run experiment 15. Please stand by.
Oh.
What the hell is going on?
Jenny didn't know what she'd started. But she'd have to stop it before the whole laboratory came crashing down.
还是因为这样才塌的。
Experiment 15 aborted. Operation unsuccessful. Dataset incomplete.
What just happened? I thought it was going to die.
Remember, a healthy employee is an effective employee. Please take your mandatory 15-minute smoking break. Decompressing spherical chamber.
还是这样矿坑才塌的。就你在那边乱搞， 我被乱搞，还有一张死掉了，哪里来的神秘子
Curious?
欢迎，有这本书你就可以加密和解密讯息哦。除非高级别主管指定，所有的秘密通讯都需要使用此书。请注意，此系统包含额外的一层模糊处理。只要主要页面被毁，真实讯息将保持隐藏，即使发生未经授权的解密。一般规则1：记住主要页面的内容；2：立即移除并焚毁主要页面，如果无法焚毁，也需以其他有效方法销毁，或浸没在深水之中，享受多年的秘密暗码。无线电通讯，无线电是主要的传播讯模式，讯息仅可透过频带调制和光谱相套，使用安全频率传送。画面通讯，书面通讯，书面通讯应仅在紧急情况下使用，或用高级别绝密清洗指示。我去这个游戏很少在念的，突然整个人都不会念字了。讯息应仅透过安全运输灌网路传送，收到并解密后，所有的文件均应焚毁。哦，主要指引使用第一个字母，使用前2个字母，使用最后一个字母，使用后2个字母，使用后3个字母。这也太难了吧 ！Oh my god！ 讯息尽可能简短，但对接收者而言必须清晰无歧义。加密前，请务必检查讯息是否可能被误解，尽可能使用可储存连贯句子的关键字。这是2次模糊处理的关键部分，可大幅提高秘密讯息的安全性。为了简洁起见，可以使用标准缩写，有些音节和单个字母可以忽略，而不会影响易读性。包含句号在内的标点也可以省略，避免除非省略或破坏可读性。但是要避免使用统一缩写的单字，这样子的重复增加了未经授权解密的可能性。对缩写词的变化处理，基本会使得未经授权的解密更加困难。原来果然就不是只有这个哦。更多的内容。
This is the missing page from the code book.
The text gave instructions and rules for communicating using a special code.
That's why the radio broadcast didn't make sense. It was designed to look like a sinister message, but the real message is hidden inside.
这好难哦。
So what's the real message? Only certain letters from each word are used in the underlying message.
And so, Jenny began by finding them.
可以帮我找吗？我还要自己找啊！使用第一个字母。他这样有帮我找吗？谢谢哦，懒人。
Now all it's left to do is assemble the pieces.
ST。
Still alive. Trapped on other side. Find Caesar. HLC.
HLC. To most people, these letters would be meaningless. But to Jenny, they were as familiar as her own birthday.
Dad? This message is from you!
A fantasy? How could Henry LeClue have sent this message? Henry LeClue was...
still alive!
The mere possibility caused Jenny's heart to pound in her chest.
They never found his body. We buried an empty coffin.
怎么找出顺序的？我也不知道，我乱摆的。
That was true.
我就是一个一个
But what
摆啊。
connection did her father have to the Zazer-spheres?
Dad worked for Dean Strasberry, and the Dean was involved in all of this. Caesar sounds just like Zazer. And if Dad had the codebook, then he knew about the Council of Three.
She read the message once more.
Trapped on other side.
Jenny pulled the freshly printed access card from her pocket and jumped to a hasty conclusion.
What if he didn't die? What if they just wanted him out of the picture? What if he's a prisoner, trapped on the other side of the giant metal door?
It was a plausible hypothesis, but incredibly far-fetched.
可是老爸是不是已经，就是我们埋葬老爸是不是已经很久了？
And my mom knew all this.
这样，老爸在另外一边呢。
That's why they sent the man in black to silence her.
啊，爸爸妈妈，我现在
Her
要
hands
救
were
谁？
shaking, her eyes filled with tears. Was our great detective letting emotion overpower logic?
No. HLC. It can't mean anything else. The message is from my dad. I have to get to Mom before the man in black does. And then we'll go to the underground room. Together.
先找妈妈，
We'll rescue my dad.
再救老
And
爸。
everything can go back to the way it was.
This was her hope, her longing. But nothing would ever be the same again.
但感觉希望越大，失望越大啦。哎，他怎么变成一排了？之前刚才是跳过来的呢，我。刚刚地震，对啊，刚才地震怎么就帮我排一排的这么清澈？啊，大哥们怎么还在这边等我？
Jenny saw the newly fallen rocks and finally made the connection.
All dead. All my fault. The accident in the mines was caused by Cesar's machine. All those men died because of his experiment. And the Council of Three covered it up.
你知道的有点太多咯，对吧？ 我真的很担心，我们这样真的知道太多嘞。假设我们的推论完全正确，我们就是下一个被追杀的目标了吧？来，聚集大家的力量，请他再帮帮我。啊！感谢我们的友谊，我的头摩打机们。
To the left, squatting grounds. To
分
the
辨
right,
所。
crystal cavern. Squatting grounds. Does that mean
Yes, it did.
gross?
可是现在知道下水道什么？哎、他们都在逃跑，还是他们在指引我？现在知道下水道怎么走的？不知道。哎，我们现在要去下水道，我们要先去下水道。然后救老妈，然后再回来用那个卡卡去那个巨门那边救老爸。
Oh, great.
按哦。太多朋友了，太多朋友了。
There's nothing there. It's just your imagination, Jenny.
他们都是我的朋友。跑啊！这时候才要跑啊！啊！因为灵压太重了。
See? Nothing to worry about.
啊！
Damn it, Susie! You scared the life out of me. What do you want?
I just saw the cutest little frog.
Are you kidding me?
I know, right? He's got the cutest little bug eyes. I just want to take him home with me. How's everything going down there?
The truth was, Jenny was fit to burst with all the new information she had discovered. But could she trust any of it with Susie Glatz?
好，告诉他。
I have to tell you something.
What is it? Are you okay?
采矿事故好了，我不跟他讲爸爸的事。
This is the place where all the miners died. I've seen them.
You mean dead bodies?
Something like that.
我觉得苏西
But I don't think the story Mr. Jenkins told us was true. These people didn't die because of misuse of equipment or negligence. They were killed by an experiment gone wrong.
I don't understand.
You remember I asked you if the Glatz Corporation ever built laboratories underground?
下一个麦特，我觉得不是欸。
Well, someone did. A scientist with the name of Zazer.
Professor Zazer? He worked for Glatz Corp.
Well, he ran secret experiments on what he called Arthurton's greatest resource. One of those experiments was here in the mines. It created a seismic event that caused the cave-in.
哦，
I don't know, Jenny.
你记得你说过你在苏七的实验室看过类似的装置啊？
I've seen it. I've been inside the machine.
But Zazer couldn't have built a lab on company property without my family knowing about it.
Precisely.
What are you saying? Are you accusing my family of killing all those people?
Well, not exactly.
啊，
I can't believe you'd say something like that.
哦，吵架了。
Someone didn't want the town to know the truth, and they went to a lot of effort to cover it up.
My family would never do that.
朋友减一，缓和一下气氛哦。
Okay, well, I don't have all the facts yet. I just know it's all connected somehow. I didn't mean to upset you.
It's just a lot to take in, that's all.
I should go. Stay safe and out of sight.
结果其实现在那个 Lucy 旁边，苏西旁边已经，他到底苏西旁边已经全部都人了，全部都是人。可以吗？我这么神力吗？哦。这边有什么吗？是什么啊？哦，通到这边了。哦，好，回去。好兄弟一起搭。Nice 。上面是什么？看一下。安全稽查报告调查结果摘要：地震活动中等，结构完整性处于安全范围，淹水风险无，污染程度在可接受。他们想糊弄谁？他们想糊弄谁？在骗。上周的火灾得到控制，并发现禁止的香烟，因此我们别无选择，只能在每个班比开始和结束对所有人员搜身，违禁品都会被没收，并扣除该人员的薪水。勘查员已经完成调查，确认场地安全无误。在水晶洞窟持续挖掘新矿脉时，会出现小幅度的震动，这并不会危害人身安全。为了防止罕见的洞顶或地面坍塌事故发生，以明确标示指定的安全区域，并手机位置。哦，这里也太大了吧 ！Oh my god！ 你们看这个水晶 ，Oh my god！ 花财了，超大的
Crystal cavern.
It's beautiful.
Immensely wide, unfathomably deep. Crossing the chasm would be Jenny's most challenging obstacle yet.
Well, at least I'm getting over my fear of heights.
确定要在这里这样踩高跷吗？你确定要这样吗？ 来，冲啊！没有回去的路了，一切都塌了。
like they used to. Thankfully.
Another brush with death.
Another step closer to Mom.
我觉得我们真的是不怕死呢。是爬了多久？哎，直接黑掉。哎！才能不能回头了。
Be going back that way.
耶！我插在脏水里面。
The thick sludge, each step bringing her closer to her mum and the truth.
I hope the truth is less gross and stinky.
在这个情况下，我还要撬锁。
Piece of cake.
Jenny! He's here! The man in black!
Oh!
Damn it! I'm running out of time. Susie, I need you to follow him. See where he goes.
What? I can't do that! What if he sees me?
Stay in the shadows and keep a safe distance.
You want me to follow a deranged psycho killer through the haunted graveyard in complete darkness?
Yes. You're a lot safer if you know where he is.
超危险的啦！
Okay, Jenny. I'll do it for you. I know you'd do the same for me. I can't believe I'm doing this. Please don't see me. Please don't see me.
哎，这里也太危险了吧！等一下。
This machine is really working overtime. Looks like it's ready to blow.
要崩炸了好吗？哎！
That's hot. It burns. It burns.
可是已经没有路可以过来了，你在担心什么？对哦，等一下，路都被我们弄爆哎！还是他有另外一条捷径？就他有别的路可以过来吗？比我们更厉害的。哦，我居然前3个都猜对哦！哦。
Fixed. Now I can hear myself think.
This contraption was curious and yet somehow familiar.
Why does a town as small as Arthurton need such a powerful pumping machine?
这是排气机，排气机器，排放机器。可以乱转吗？任性的乱转。哎，自己跟他怪怪哦。
Torrents of water poured from the open sewer. To attempt to cross it would be suicide. Somewhere in the distance, Jenny could hear a voice. So familiar she'd recognize it from a mile away.
Mom!
真的假的？
I finally found you!
真的吗？还是在配？
Inside the dingy jail cell, Jenny's mother contemplated her predicament, lamenting how little time she had left to make things right. Angry, defeated, alone. Well, almost alone.
I will not stand for this! This is a violation of my human rights!
Quiet down in there! It's almost 4 a.m. for Pete's sake!
4 a.m. Time was almost up.
I will not quiet down, not until my voice has been heard!
I'm not gonna keep coming over here. What is it this time?
I was promised 2 cookies with my hot chocolate, and I only got 1. What kind of ramshackle operation are you running here?
This is not a hotel, CJ.
If this is how you treat all your guests, I'm surprised you have any customers at all!
The sheriff said you are free to go, just as soon as you stop yelling and throwing stuff around. Now please, I'm trying to finish the crossword.
That's right, run away! Service here has really gone downhill.
CJ, did he just say you're free to go?
Yes, but I'm holding out for breakfast. The bacon is exquisite.
I can't believe it's come to this. CJ, I need you to listen to me very carefully. It's a matter of life and death.
I can't understand what they're saying.
太远了吧，而且中间还有这个超大的那个水声，直接盖过所有一切吧。
And boy does it stink.
But to even attempt to free her mum, she would need to find a way across the chasm.
There must be something around here I can use to get across. I'm on my way, Mom.
哎，来，给他干一下哦。来，是这里吗？
An old pipe hung precariously above Jenny's head.
I'm going to take a closer look. The gap is too wide to jump across. The pipe is cracked and patched together at both ends.
这也太烂了吧！我觉得会完美掉下去。
According to my calculations, that pipe is just wide enough to bridge the gap. But how can I knock it down? There's no way to climb up there. And there's nothing around here to throw at it.
She only had one option.
The explosives.
But she couldn't use them here. She needed the explosives to free her mother.
I can't break into the jail if I can't even reach the jail.
炸药先生，
A few instructions wouldn't have hurt, Susie. Oh well, I'll work it out.
可以啦，这不常用吗？安安，刚刚的闸门加大。 我有一个要朋友的活动，哼，没朋友。
That's it.
Jenny
用超久
hesitated.
了。
Once the timer was started, there'd be no turning back. What if she missed the target? What if the explosives didn't work?
Think positively, Jenny.
She'd be stuck, and it would have all been for nothing.
Focus, Jenny. You can do this.
加油！
That doesn't sound good. I better hurry.
哈哈。这个声响不会太大了吗？
Well, the explosives were silent.
唯一的朋友还嘲讽我，我不是你有很多朋友。
But that pipe sure was loud.
对啊，
The
炸弹
plan
没有
had
声音。
worked, but without the explosives, breaking into the jail was practically impossible. And with the man in black approaching, time was running out.
我需要更多炸弹呢、这才不够嘞，我要超多个。就算是无声炸弹，怎么要带超多个？
Do you understand what I'm telling you?
Yes, your secret will die with me.
Is that CJ? What did he do this time?
This isn't about keeping a secret, CJ. It's about you following my plan. Precisely.
Yes, of course. Would you pass me a roll of toilet paper? I think I can hit that guard from here.
Don't get sidetracked. There's no time.
继续偷听。
No time? For what?
Focus, CJ. This is serious. You have to use the whole thing or it won't work. Do you understand?
I'm only trying to scare the man, not take his head off.
CJ, wear the gloves. Don't forget.
Shh! Did you hear that? Somebody's listening.
哎、
CJ! It's me!
Ah! They found me!
Jenny?
Mom! I'm down here!
How in heaven's name did you get down there?
Did you hear it too? The sewer grate is talking.
No, CJ, it's me, Jenny LeClue.
Nonsense. I know Jenny personally. She looks nothing like a sewer grate.
I'm underneath the floor, you doof. The dogs bark loudest before the dawn.
Hey, that's my line. The dogs bark loudest before the dawn.
我忘记了哦。
The early bird can't catch the lazy worm.
The wind blows strongly from the east.
People in glass houses should invest in curtains.
The evening sky is full of fireflies.
But the absent-minded goldfish swims into the blender.
Jenny, it is you! What are you doing down there?
So much has happened, but there's no time to explain. I'm here to rescue Mom.
Don't be ridiculous. You are going home this instant.
You don't understand, Mom. Someone's coming to kill you.
What? Who?
A man dressed in black, carrying a blue umbrella and a briefcase.
A shadow man? That's serious.
He was in our house, looking for something. And now he's on his way here, to kill you. But I won't let him. I'm breaking you out.
Or was she? Steel bars and a foot of concrete separated Jenny from her mother. Without Susie's explosives, how could she possibly hope to stage a breakout?
And how exactly were you planning on breaking into the jail?
I'm still working on that part.
是不是一个炸弹果然不
But
够？
one way or another, I'm busting you out.
Oh no, you're not, young lady. Not alone. Remember, Jenny, a great detective knows when to accept help. Now, have a look around and tell me what you find down there.
太神了，妈妈帮我。
That pipe runs directly into the prison cell. It must be connected to something inside. the valve. It controls the direction and flow of water through the pipes. Another valve. They provide very precise control of the water flow. Why does Arthurton need such a complex system of pipes and valves?
太多了。
Why does Arthurton need such a complex system of pipes and valves? This machine is identical to the last. It's very high-tech for Arthurton. I think it pumps water or sewage through all these pipes. But why are there so many? Our town's not that big. There's nothing else down here, except for the pungent soup of Arthurton's collective bowel movement. I should go back and talk to Mom. Okay, I'm back!
What did you find?
There are pipes everywhere, connected by lots of valves. Some kind of sewage pumping machine? And a whole bunch of dead rats. What can you see up there?
Everything Jenny knew about being a great detective she'd learned from her mother. Even with so much at stake, Jenny couldn't help but feel a rush of excitement. She was finally working alongside her mum on a real case.
Drain cover, securely welded in place. Would require a small explosion to displace.
妈妈是红色的，我是蓝绿色的。
Toilet, poorly installed, possibly never cleaned. There's a large crack in the floor around the base. CJ, looking very anxious. Possibly has lice. A metal bed with pillow and sheets. Extremely uncomfortable. Dead rat, in the process of decomposition. Cause of death? Poison.
为什么是中毒？
Cell door, reinforced steel frame and bars. Wide enough to fit a hand through, but lock is unreachable. That's everything of interest here.
I've got this picture of two monkeys holding hands. I think they're planning something.
That's it! I got it!
I knew it was important.
I know exactly how to get you out of there.
Attempting a breakout without the explosives seemed futile. But Jenny had spotted something else useful.
继续
How
透
can I
过管
break
道，
Mom out of jail?
继续透过管道排放水，闸门可以改变水流方向。枕头、马桶。
The pipe leading to the jail is a weak point, and the floor around the toilet is cracked and damaged. By redirecting the flow of water and turning on the pumping machine, we can create an explosion of our own.
真的可以吗？危险！
We need to create enough pressure to blow up that toilet.
Yes, of course. Great thinking, Jenny.
I'll turn on the machine and use the valves to redirect the water.
I'll use the pillow to block the toilet and sustain the pressure.
And I'll distract the guard.
Okay, we're on the case. Go team!
Go team！ 哎，不是啊，我要怎么知道要去哪里？ 太多个。绿色应该，橘色应该是，橘色是阻挡。然后应该要想办法把水集中到马桶管里。难得死，好难哦。如果橘色是挡，那我就要这样嘛，因为上面这个最上面那个是接到马桶的，好，再来试。然后接过来是左边这个先。等它上去。对啊。是这样吗？先开一次看看。这样还可以转吗？超过分！哦，有了啊！它是将橘色的是通的啊，然后箭头就是指向它通的方向。冲！怎么突然有了？可以了，要成功了。最喜欢当水管工了。
Everybody stand back! One massive toilet explosion coming up.
It's less explosive-y than I imagined.
What happened?
Nothing happened. We need more pressure.
More pressure? How can I get more pressure into the pipe?
回去吗？回去开第一个吗？ 我回得去吗？上啊！这个，给他拍开！快！哎，这个怎么办？哎呦，烫啊！
I'm gonna need to find a way to turn that off.
请关机器，能不能关只关这边，还是这个破洞补一下好不好？可以吗？不然很痛哎。啊，给它通过来的意思，通到这里，这样，这可以吧？如果那是箭头的。 这太远了吧！太远了啦！
What the hell was that?
Oh!
CJ!
Sorry, man. My bad. Had a spicy burrito last night.
怎么可能？
Give it a minute.
Quit making a ruckus! This is your last warning!
他看不到这个场景吗
Well done, CJ.
天哪，太瞎了！超臭的 ，CJ。哦，哇！还以为是新一，原来是8部啊！建筑师8部。
I have so much to tell you.
Don't say another word.
哎，楼梯那边能往右走吗？我不知道哎。哎，等一下。 妈妈也是看得出很多东西呢。
I see you've been busy.
Dad wasn't working for the university. His accident was a cover-up for something much bigger.
Jenny?
And it's not the first time it's happened. There's an organization running secret operations all over town.
Jenny!
And Dean Stroudsbury was working for them too.
Stop!
You already know, don't you? So you knew he was still alive, and you didn't tell me?
What? Who's still alive?
Dad survived the explosion. He's alive. Dad is alive. But they're keeping him prisoner in a room hidden under the graveyard.
说真的，关这么久了，他爸爸还活着吗？
No, Jenny.
He sent us a message. He's trapped. We have to rescue him together.
sorry, Jenny, but you're wrong.
为什么？
But it's true.
那个讯息是谁留的？
I used the dean's ring to make a key for the door. I can explain everything on the way.
What? Why do you have the dean's ring?
Well, I found it in the library.
You stole evidence from a crime scene?
Well, yeah, but now's not the time to discuss the ethics of my investigation.
Give it to me.
Why?
Give me the ring. Now.
给你啦。
Fine. Take it. Don't you understand? Someone is coming to kill you.
Go back the way you came, and don't tell anyone that you were here.
Did you hear what I just said?
Yes, which is precisely why you have to leave.
Leave? I'm the reason you're still alive. The whole town thinks you killed the dean. I'm the only one who believes you didn't. You didn't, right?
妈妈
You shouldn't have come here.
Why won't you tell me the truth? What did you talk to the dean about before he died? And what happened at Widow's Drop?
Jenny! The man in black just entered the crypt!
Is that Susie Glatz?
We've gotta get out of there! Now!
Leave. Immediately. Find Susie and go home. You put her in terrible danger. A great detective never
Keeps secrets from her daughter.
This is a discussion for another time.
等一
I have
下
to，go before it's too late.
Did you hear me, Jenny? He's coming! Get out of there!
We're leaving right now, Susie.
可是我现在没办法过去刚才那边了
No. Promise you won't follow me, Jenny. Drop all this nonsense. Go home and stay out of trouble. Promise me.
说服他。
You'd be dead if it weren't for me.
If it weren't for you, then none of this would have happened.
She was right. Jenny should never have gone to the library that day. If she had simply returned home instead, her mother would never have been caught.
If you had just listened to me for once.
I was just trying to help.
How can you help? You are a child. This isn't a missing baseball card, Jenny. It's not a classroom murder mystery. There are real consequences to your actions.
好了，让他走了，不要再吵了啦。
I don't need you. I got this far on my own. I'll find my own way back. But at least take this. You'll need it.
No, you keep it.
It's pitch black in the tunnels. You'll be lost without it.
There's no time to argue.
Please, just let me help you.
哎呦，血流成河，哎呦，惨了，不好的选项。由于刹那时间静止，腾空的手电筒就像绑了引擎的线，不停转动。一切怎么揭开的如此迅速？他的母亲怎么会如此狠心？手电筒嘡啷一声落地，在铺石地板上摔裂，又只剩珍妮一个人。都在睡觉不工作，让拉弗变得沉闷。为了珍妮，敌人还是朋友。刚才是选错吗？我不知道。骑士会原谅他吗？喊过了。亚瑟真是个惊喜！艾迪刚才读完最新一章给我听，好多的老家伙，终于真的有伟大谜团的样子。不过，是不是要注意一些地方？不是大问题，只是小调整。我需要更多阴谋，更多危险，更加耸动。我以前在学校写了一些创意作品，这里有个建议。 这是小说，不是摇滚演唱会。听我好言相劝，再写一起谋杀案，这是写个读者真正在乎的角色，跟珍妮亲近的人，甚至是珍妮本人。毕竟伟大的侦探故事怎么能少得了几场谋杀案？给我们巨大的惊喜。给你我一个惊喜，我会把细节留给你，但亚瑟务必做出改变，不然这本书就要成为告别作了。管好你自己的工作啦，气噗噗。
Kill someone else? I can't do it, can I? Who would it be? I can't bear it. It's too much. First her father and now her mother. How will the poor girl ever recover? All of this could have been avoided if I just stuck to my original formula. There must be a way to fix this. You're right, Rufus. I need some rest. These long writing sessions are starting to take their toll.
Mom, you broke my...
But Jenny's mother was gone. More confused than ever, Jenny had no choice but to make her way back through the sewer completely alone.
妈妈跑得跟飞的一样啊。
Well, apart from the man coming to kill her, of course.
Not helpful.
Jenny!
CJ!
You've got to get out of here. The Shadow Men are dangerous, and my boxing skills aren't what they used to be.
You were right all along, CJ. About everything.
You saw them? The little green men?
Okay, maybe not everything. It's never aliens.
Until it is.
But all the strange phenomena around town? I've seen it too.
Good.
It's all connected. And my mom knows more than she's letting on.
Yes! Trust no one.
What did she tell you before I arrived? She asked you to do something for her. What was it?
I'll never tell. She swore me to secrecy.
耍诈，跟我杀了。
Excellent. You passed the test.
Did I?
Mom told me you would never give her up. That's why she gave me the secret code. Widow's Drop.
Ah! So she told you as well?
Yes. I've just forgotten some of the details. What did she need us to do?
Let's see. It was very important. Life or death. Find Widow's Drop. That was first. Look for the flowers. Use the key. Oh! Wear the gloves. Very important. It's a lot to fit in before sunrise.
And where is Widow's Drop?
Good question. I don't remember.
Did she at least give you a sense of which direction she was going?
Well, if I'm north and you're south, then she must have been going,
It was no good. CJ's memory was jumbled at the best of times. Right now, Jenny needed to evade the man in black and get back to the room where her father was trapped.
Stay safe, CJ. I'll see you on the other side.
Oh, yes.
等一下
Goodbye, Jenny.
好
Keep your eyes open. The truth is closer than you think.
Now, Mom went that way.
哎，
But Jenny wouldn't be following her.
最好是这么刚好啦。Damn it！ 我们等下可以回去看看了。这里吗？
Another transmitter. These things are everywhere.
Jenny paused to reflect.
哎，
Was there anywhere in Arthurton not under the watch of the Council of Three?
这我不知道哎。 炫哦！但有个地方有出现的，我也没有找到。哦。我好怕遇到黑衣人，害怕。5秒，怎么刚好
What the hell is going on?
Jenny, please hurry! He's coming!
I'm going as fast as I can.
Also, hi, Mrs. LeClue!
My mom isn't here.
Oh no! What happened?
说完了，刚才还在的。
Jenny? Jenny, are you okay?
Abandoned by her mother, hunted by a killer, covered in filthy water. Jenny LeClue was most certainly not okay.
Just let me focus on not getting brutally murdered.
Dr. Benderson says it's always better to get things out in the open.
You're breaking up. I can't hear you.
在装啊！但到目前为止，我还是觉得苏西还可以啦，可以吗？我不确定。我等一下出去，苏西在的位置就是一大堆人吵，在骗呢。还是等一下真的遇到黑衣人要杀我，要突然大家跳出来，整人大成功这样子。
The path ahead was shrouded in darkness.
I sure wish I still had my flashlight.
Was Jenny ready for the next chapter of her adventure?
我准备好咯，出发不？要爆了是不是？苏西又骗你吗？我希望苏西不要骗哦。
An unfamiliar feeling began to ferment in the back of Jenny's mind. Doubt. Why did her mother act so suspiciously? Where did she go in such a hurry? Jenny had expected answers, but now each step forward felt as if the ground were crumbling beneath her feet.
没想到还这么长。我说剧情。哎，还不借搭一下？
Jenny, are you okay?
Oh, everything's super down here. Just wandering around in total darkness, trying not to get killed.
Oh, well, if you need some light, there's one on your walkie-talkie.
What? Why didn't you tell me that before?
You said not to disturb you.
That girl will be the death of me.
哎，你要哎，他设计很多
Jenny fumbled in the
多好功
darkness
用
until
哎。
she found the switch on her walkie-talkie.
哦，哎，他很及
Jenny
时
stood
哎。
perilously close to the edge of a deep pit. If Susie hadn't interrupted her when she did.
I'm going to have to jump to that minecart.
But even if Jenny made the jump,
对啊，
she couldn't be sure it would support her weight.
If it was going to fall, it would have done it by now.
跳跃至必死无疑之地，真是。哎，
See? Steady as a rock.
不要啦！哎，快点，再跳一下！哎，在骗呢。
That's enough near-death experiences for one day. Tunnel 13. Unlucky for some.
因为黑色星期五嘛，忘记什么时候13号。天哪！这里有很多好朋
Jenny
友。
shivered as she realized the true scale of the tragedy that had befallen the miners.
I'm standing in the world's biggest tomb. And if none of the miners got out, how am I supposed to?
Fortunately, Jenny had Susie Glatz.
请求帮助，Susie 帮我。
Susie, come in.
Thank goodness. I was worried you dropped your walkie-talkie. The line just went dead.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I need...
Her mouth went dry.
I need your...
How could one word be so difficult to say?
I need your... help.
Jenny felt a wave of nausea as the words left her mouth.
干什么？干什么？
Susie, are you there?
It would be an honor to assist you in any way I can, Jenny LeClue.
I'm in Tunnel 13. I've reached a dead end. I need you to find me another way out.
Of course. Just give me a moment.
哭了，对啊，Susie 会骗我吗？
You're close to the extraction chamber, where they transfer crystals to the surface for processing. There's bound to be an exit there, but it's a long way up. You're going to have to climb.
No problem. Oh, and Susie, thanks.
哇 #相信 Susie 你不信吗？我是信的啦。
This is definitely it.
如果Susie真的骗我，我就对人失去希望了。喂，我相信世界上真的有富二代又有钱又聪明，还是科学家的运动也很好，还是啦啦队队长的金发女性。
Feels like something's holding it in place. I don't think I'm gonna be able to move it. I can't move it.
Hey, 给它跳起来。太多东西要拉要搬的吧？哎，又来了，来，给它看起来。
looks like it might still work.
惨了，不能
I
用
was
了。
better off in the dark. That was satisfying. But what did it do? It's a pulley of some kind. The rope must be attached to something nearby.
这样就可以搬了吗？哎，可以耶！还一定要先搬1才可以搬2哦。哎，错了，先讲。上楼，上楼！哎，又来了，好兄弟又来跟我一起搭车了。这样可以吗？到底要从此还可以走出这种地方啊？哎，啊，要出去了吗？终于要出去了吗？先打字一下。还没，谢。
Shafts of moonlight shone through cracks in the ceiling.
The extraction chamber.
哎，塌了，塌了！啊！又再一次跟死神
I better get moving.
死神擦肩而过。哎，洗嘞啊，洗嘞！钱走水晶啊，这是钱呐、啊！哎，干什么？干什么？干什么？哎，他从这里耶，怎么知道他会从哪里来呀、啊
The man in black! I need to find somewhere to hide, and fast.
哪里？哪里？哪里？ 右上那边。
High up in the air, out of sight, covered on all sides, the minecart was an ideal hiding place.
可是我光是要跳进去的声响不会太大吗？哎，水晶捡起来了，这是钱呐、啊！
Jenny peered over the edge of the minecart. She was confident the man in black wouldn't spot her, but she'd need to remain perfectly still. Even the slightest sound could give her away. Almost
矿
in
车
the
掉
clear.
入直接砸入，哎，那就不错，
Just a few more seconds of absolute silence.
是不是要掉了？哦，shit！ 我就砸。
I just wanted to say, I think we had a really good breakthrough just now.
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
I can feel our friendship growing. I know it's a silly thing to say, but
差点被害死。
My luck is starting to run out. It won't be long before he reaches the jail and realizes my mom isn't there.
And something told her he wouldn't be very pleased.
打给苏西。
Are you trying to get me killed?
sorry. I just wanted to let you know I'm here for you whenever you need me.
That's very nice, Susie. But none of that matters if I'm dead. Don't call me, I'll call you.
Oh, 好痛！话说这个是什么？
The shattered skull of a long-deceased miner looked up at Jenny.
Poor guy.
亲爱的克莱拉，虽然我写了这封信，你却永远无法读到。大家都死了，我很快就会是下一个。我的伤口受到感染，气味把老鼠引来，但我无力赶走它们。那些穿西装的人会告诉你，这是我们的错，是我们违背命令，而且不遵守安全程序。你不会相信他们，你会追究真相，但你永远无法得知真相，这才是让我感到最痛苦的。他们放任我们自生自灭。 但他们对亚瑟顿进行的伟大计划终究会失败。亲爱的，我很抱歉离开了你，爱你的山姆。
That was somebody's dad. He was still alive and no one came to help him. He never got to say goodbye.
Jenny knew exactly how that felt.
The Council of Three blamed the workers to protect their secret.
Jenny folded up the letter and placed it in her pocket.
I'll find your family, Samuel, and deliver it to them personally. And I won't rest until the whole town knows the truth. That's one big pile of rocks. They must weigh a ton each.
为什么？特别要看那个。
I can see a light up there.
But the ladder was out of reach.
无法到达的梯子。刚刚，虽然苏玉真的是要把我害死了，谢谢哦。虽然我爱他啦。该剪了吧，该剪了吧。
Fragments of quartz crystal littered the room.
They're beautiful.
She held one in her hands.
It'd be a good souvenir if it wasn't so heavy.
哦，太重了，不是不想拿，是真的很重哦，大家注意一下，不然我还不当个小富婆。
Another cave-in, another dead end.
我又需要个可以拉的矿车了。
Structurally unsound, just like everything else around here. There are 2 minecarts attached together by a system of pulleys. After all these tremors, I'm amazed they're still hanging up there.
Like a well-oiled machine, Jenny LeClue's brilliant mind kicked into gear. A plan had started to form.
我把它弄下来。
How can I reach the ladder?
我要怎么爬上梯子？
That's not right. Back to the drawing board. That doesn't quite add up. Let me give this some more thought.
好。
I can stand on the minecart to reach the ladder. But first, I need to get it down. And I know exactly how to do it. The minecart is connected to a pulley. When I jumped inside, it lowered, but it didn't reach the floor. First, I'll climb to the top of the rickety scaffolding. Then, I'll jump in the minecart with my pockets full of crystals. The extra weight will carry me all the way to the floor. At the bottom, I'll climb out and push the minecart underneath the ladder. Finally, I'll use the added height to reach the ladder. Then it's a straight shot to freedom.
“那我还要再剪吗？”对对，龙猴啊，龙猴啊，带回家啦，当纪念品。
Maybe I need more crystals.
哎，太少了，怎么可以这样？
I can't fit any more crystals in my pockets. Hopefully this will be enough.
切，还要先跳下来一次。
Why didn't that work? Something's holding me back.
另外一边就很重咩，那我还不如直接跳另外一边好了，还说不定还比较快。
I
大力士。
Another transmitter on Glatt's core property. Susie denied her family's involvement, but I can't imagine they don't know about this.
Oh, 又一个纸片。这是对的。小绿人吗？等一下。你好，妹妹，你会爱上这里。这里总是感觉像秋天，大三真的是像一场旋风一样，很快就结束了。我的论文写得很吃力。温馨提示：不要去主修古代亚瑟王文化。所以我去博物馆寻找灵感，我发现了一些非常漂亮的珠宝。帮我给皮弟一个大大的拥抱。他喜欢我送给他的骨头吗？轻轻抱抱你，吉玛。看一下这些骨头，989897、6775.50、6777.7、7755.75。我不知道现在要 ESC 啊，这个是什么？这是不是想要告诉我什么？这个是不是想要告诉我们什么？这感觉不是 bug， 感觉是他想要跟我们讲什么讯息耶？是不是？何これ？难道说是那个人？哪个人？哦，你说那个，你说那个小绿人，外星人，外星人想要跟我们讲什么？他想要传授一些讯息给我。啊！刹车！总知道说的是人。
Jenny opened her eyes and rubbed her aching head.
我们直接冲过头
How long was I out for?
Things hadn't quite gone according to plan.
I guess my calculations were slightly off.
Fortunately, Jenny found herself in a familiar place.
This is the tunnel where I first came in.
Unfortunately, someone else had heard the commotion.
这个会失败，居然冲太快了。
Time to go.
跑起来，走了。不要停留。刹不住啊！刹不住。蛮想回去看看这个游戏会不会挂点。我觉得他会说我不想前进了，就是你知道类似就挡住你这样子，就说不行，我们不要前进了，或者我们要赶快走这样之类的，反正就是挡住就对了。
Here goes nothing.
豁出去了啦，赶快用啊！
Welcome back, S32. Access level Z Alpha granted. Disarming blast door 13A. For your safety, please stand clear.
现在就回来找爸爸。这不是儿童枪吗？肯定会告知危险，对吧？他还说不行，我们要赶快走，不是他们过来了，我们赶快走，就把你挡下来这样子，把你也陪着前进就对了。
Jenny paused.
是刚才在玩电
She was finally here.
最后
Could it
不
be
要玩了。
true? Was her father really on the other side of this door? The man she'd lost forever. She would have given anything to bring him back. What would she say to him? How would she feel when she saw him? Of all the puzzles she'd solved, every obstacle she'd climbed, and every leap of faith she'd made, this was the scariest moment of all.
Mom should be here.
She needed her. She needed someone. Maybe even Susie.
I'm not gonna solve anything by just standing here.
Arthurton had slowly revealed its secrets to Jenny, and now she faced the final chapter. Gathering her courage, she took a deep breath.
This is it, Jenny.
And stepped into the darkness once more.
这游戏一直在让这个小孩处于一个危险边缘，他随时都跟死神擦肩而过。探勘废弃的矿坑这种的哦。
Dad?
Her voice echoed in the darkness.
把你那个手电筒的对讲机的手电筒开起来。这里也太大了吧！
Another dead end. Of course he's not here.
Just another machine.
哎，切，又要调了，谢谢。哎
Arthurton, a small town seemingly like any other. Nestled in a valley between two mountains, lined by lustrous forests, and perched on the edge of a pristine lake. Yes, Arthurton had it all. A main street with shops and a place to sip coffee. Schools, a college, a church, and a police station. The kind of place you might find anywhere on your travels. But you won't find it anymore. For Arthurton is now the town that disappeared. Where once stood a city bustling with life, now lies an empty crater. How could a town suddenly and completely vanish from the face of the earth? And if it could happen to Arthurton, could it happen to your town too? Scientists are baffled. Church attendance is at a record high. Is this a sign of the end of days? Tonight we attempt to answer the question, what happened to Arthurton? The Enigma Report investigation starts now.
Jenny stared at the screen, astonished.
Arthurton? Disappeared?
It didn't make any sense. But of all the strange things she'd seen, one stood out more than the others.
There was something at the end of the tape. There's something hidden in the static. You are alive! It worked. Find Zazer. Need help? I better get out of here before I'm crushed to death.
到底怎么回事？我们是消失的小镇，还是我们是消失之前的小镇？那是未来的录影带。哎，跑快点，跑快点，孩子！哦，不会吧？对抗，来啊
Stay back. I know what you've done. Show your face, you coward.
还是我应该逃跑。
I'm not scared of you. You take one more step.
不要下雨，不要下雨。
Backed into a corner, with nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Was this the end for Jenny LeClue?
下子弹。怎么了？他好像想要跟我讲什么。
What the?
哎！
Susie? Keith, you came back.
I had to.
Jenny choked back her tears. She had lost count of the number of times she'd almost died today, and it was starting to take its toll.
Let's get out of here before he wakes up.
先看一下他是谁啦。
Keith, this could be the man who killed your father. We should really go. This could be our only chance to find out who he is.
把帽子拿开一下哈。
It won't matter if we're buried alive. Don't you want to know?
It doesn't matter.
What?
Look!
屁呀！
Damn it!
他是不是未来人啊？他会瞬间移动。
Truth is no good if we're dead. I said that too.
It doesn't matter who said what. Let's go already.
真的是啊，他们都是
Our
未来
three
人。
intrepid adventurers made their escape across the graveyard on the far side of town. Behind the twin peaks of Arthurton, the sun began to rise, but this night had not yet ended. Beneath them, the ground shook and grumbled. Deep in the bowels of Arthurton, something stirred. Jenny recounted the thrilling story of her entire adventure. She told Susie and Keith about Professor Zazer and his experiments. The truth behind the tragic accident in the mines, and how she discovered that her father was alive. But she left out one critical detail: the town that disappeared. How would they react to such an unfathomable revelation? Would they even believe her? She wasn't sure she believed it herself.
What an incredible adventure! Although, I think the greatest discovery today has been our friendship.
You never stop, do you?
All these trials have really brought us together. And now that you and Keith are friends again, we can form our very own mystery-solving club.
还没和好。
It's just a shame we didn't unmask the man in black. So what's our next step, fearless leader?
There's something about this case that still doesn't add up. I need to find my mom before the cops do.
But she could be anywhere.
No, she's gone to Widow's Drop.
Where?
Widow's Drop. But I have no idea where that is.
It's certainly not on any map I've seen.
That's because it's not a place.
What?
Yeah. It's a plant. My dad had, he grew one in his greenhouse. He had to separate it from all the other plants. They all started to shrivel up.
Have you ever felt a flash of pure inspiration? The sudden feeling of everything falling into place. It's the moment a great detective lives for. An epiphany!
Keith, what day do you take out the trash?
What?
What day does the garbage man come?
Friday? Why?
Of course! It was right there the whole time! Jenny! I know where my mom is!
Jenny!
要撞车了！
And I know who killed Dean Strasberry. Jenny!
要撞车了！
Look out!
不要啦，安全骑车啦！
Jenny! Watch out!
别人的车子
Yeah, we made it.
I have to go back.
Go back?
But we just got out.
A little birdie told me I'd find 3 unruly kids out after curfew.
Oh no. Damn.
Stealing, breaking and entering, destruction of property. You're all in a heap of trouble.
差点填海。
Jenny, can't say I'm surprised to find you here. But Keith, Susie, I expected more from you.
I'm ruined.
乖学生是不能叛逆一下，是不是？
Sheriff, this is Station. Are you there?
Go ahead, Station.
Susie, Keith, I need you to create a distraction.
What?
There's no time to explain.
Where are you going?
You'll just have to trust me.
Okay.
No.
Susie, please.
No. Not unless you say it.
Say what?
After everything we've been through, you know it's true.
他一定要我说，好啦，你是我朋友。
What are you talking about? Now is hardly the time for this.
You told me to stand up for myself, so that's what I'm doing.
Hold on a second. Enough chatter. Get your sorry butts over here now.
We depend on each other. Admit it, Jenny.
他就是要我说。
Come on, Jenny. It's not a big deal. Just say it.
This is your last warning. I am not going to tell you again.
Of all the challenges our tiny hero had faced,
什么
this
嘴
was
硬仔？
perhaps her toughest.
You aren't alone, Jenny LeClue. You don't need to pretend anymore.
As hard as it was to say it, Jenny knew deep in her heart it was true.
Fine. Susie Glatz, you are my friend.
你看你们这样子还说苏西是坏人，他真的很好。我天哪！
Let's get you out of here.
Yeah, I've got him. Safe and sound.
超爱他的。
I'm bringing him in now. What the?
You'll never catch us, Copper.
Sorry, Mr. LeClue.
老子闪人。
Well, do you have them or not?
I thought I did. Where did she go?
全部跑走这样。好可爱，超级喜欢出 C 的。I have to go back. 警察担当，对呀、啊，哭了啦。哎，校长啦！这样好吗？听别人的，哎，好痛哦！ Oh my god! Dusty! 哎，该不会要复活了吧，校长？
My head.
Thank goodness. It worked.
Oh, how wonderful to hear your voice. I was having the strangest dreams. What's wrong?
作者居然把他写活了。
I almost didn't make it.
But you did. Now, we've got a lot of work to do.
没时间只是这个，不然他就火化了啦。那烧起来，抓包。
Jenny。
所以那个植物就是解毒剂。
Surprised to see me? I am only a child after all.
虽然一个植物要叫寡妇之所啊，好神秘哦，是什么植物？真的有这个植物吗？
What is she?
How did you? It was really quite simple. Once I realized Mr. Strasberry knew he was going to die.
如果证明院长知道自己会死，我不知道哎，那就先放2个哦。
The dean died on Thursday at 3:57 p.m. precisely.
就硬耶啊！
In his planner, I noted that he had cancelled his meetings on Friday and rearranged a lunch date with Keith. At the time, this didn't strike me as unusual. Once I considered the possibility that Mr. Strasberry knew he was going to die on Thursday, everything started to fall into place. But consider this. If someone knew they were going to die, wouldn't they do everything in their power to escape their fate? And yet, the dean didn't. There was only one explanation. He staged his own death.
如何证明他会发现的线？我居然有线索没有发现。如果这样我还不直接爆炸，会吗？就硬也有。
It's no secret that the dean is an avid gardener. But some people might not know he authored a book about exotic plants and their natural remedies. In the university lab, I found a microscope that had been recently used. The remnants of a strange green liquid undulated on the slide. I would guess the very same liquid Mom just injected into the dean's neck. You knew how you were going to die, Mr. Strasberry. Poison. You knew because you made it yourself from one of your plants. A poison that you had an antidote for. That would be the method, but you couldn't work alone. You needed an accomplice. Someone to revive you when the time was right.
如何证明妈妈跟院长一起合作？ 哦，游戏我们的分类有下面突破优答，但它剧情向为主。这样吗？
In the basement of my house, on my dad's old dusty desk, I found a recently used vial. The residue was purple, the same color as the marks on the dean's neck. In the jail, Mom knew she was running out of time, so she entrusted CJ to finish what she had started. To revive the dean from his deathly slumber. You plotted together to stage Mr. Strasberry's death. It was a simple scheme. Poison him with the plant, then return after the funeral to revive him. You had intended the death to appear natural, but not everything went according to plan.
他们的计划哪里出错了？
After the poison was administered, the dean intended to give Mom his ring. But he accidentally dropped it, and it got stuck in the electrified track of the ladder. When he bent down to retrieve it, he was electrocuted and thrown from the balcony. The dean instinctively reached out for something to stop himself from falling, but all he managed to grab was the ID card hanging around Mom's neck. Once she realized it was gone, she returned to collect it, but I had already found it. Even the smartest criminals make mistakes. Getting caught hadn't been part of the plan.
Quite remarkable, Jenny. And you worked out all that by yourself?
Yes, that's how you did it, but the real question is why?
为什么？
Well, that's all a bit more complicated, I'm afraid.
It was a rhetorical question, Mr. Strasberry. I know why you're working together. But first, I have to tell you about aliens.
等一下睡醒了是不是？做梦游戏哦，又要开始做梦了。
Oh, this is exciting. What an incredible adventure this turned out to be. Jenny's growing up and discovering her full potential. And to think, I did it all without anybody dying.
哦，不是，作者的电话。
Hello? Richard! Oh, what do you think of the new scenes? Aren't they wonderful? I beg your pardon? Trick you? Certainly not. But don't you see? It all works out perfectly this way. I can already picture where the next book will start. You're not serious?
没有下一本书了。
But...
哦。
I didn't promise anything. But... there must be another way. Just give me more time. Cancelled? Richard, please. Richard? Hello? Hello?
我好不容易要写完了。
It's no good. They won't publish it unless someone dies. But I can't do it. I just can't. Come on, Arthur. Jenny's whole world hangs in the balance.
哪有没有人死就那个就不准出版？什么鬼
Decades of work. It can't all end now. Oh, I have to. It's like Jenny's mom always says. A great detective knows the right decision is often the hardest to make.
可自己出钱出版就是有风险。
And I am a great author of detective stories. But I can't pick. What should I do, Rufus?
而且你会很难那个，因为你就等于说， 你就走那一本书，然后你要怎么想到要怎么上那些其他的通路啊，怎么用啊，这个过程你要跟谁接洽啊的很多事情要做。
Brilliant! Yes! You're always right, old friend. I'll let fate decide. Here goes.
我选咯，我选咯，这是我会选的选择。我原本在想这个啊，可是你看我没办法，我按 Enter 了，不行，不行，跟我一开始想的一样，我应该一直在想这个。好的，我要选了。没有全员活着的 NBA Happy End 的吗？没，因为他刚刚我们原本他就是想要写全员都活着，结果，等一下哦，哦，他原本是想要写，可是后来我们的编辑打电话来说，没有人死就不出版这本书，所以我们就忍痛，你知道，不能换笔，我只能到这里了，这是我的极限了，我这边就是我的极限了，我没办法再做更多了，各位。好了。这样只好把编辑，对啊，就编点 Jen 欸，我觉得他这本算写的还不错啦，峰回路转。
Fate has spoken, but is she certain? Once the choice is made, there's no turning back.
就这样吧，没办法再说什么了。The final choice.
Wait, Jenny wasn't an option, was she?
这只手生不偿废了，不如剁掉。剁手手。
I think I need to lie down.
好了啦，你的最后一本书了啦，就这样啦，一切都结束了。
As I was saying.
What was that?
No more interruptions!
The tremors were getting more violent and more frequent.
Please! I'm in the middle of my astonishing denouement! Everyone in town thinks CJ is crazy. A madman spouting wild theories about aliens and hidden forces at work in Arthurton. But all the strange phenomena he's seen are real. And the culprits are men, not monsters.
我对亚瑟顿的秘密历史了解多少？多着。过来，过来，这个过来。这个比较像那个，这两张我有点犹豫耶，要选哪一张？因为两张是搞笑的嘛。爸爸的笔记跟那个这个。这样好了。
Arthurton is built on top of some kind of energy source. I uncovered the secret laboratories of Professor Zazer. He ran experiments to study the unique properties of Arthurton's resource.
这个会不会其实每个想都不会让你游戏中，我也在想。
And his research was funded by a shady organization called the Council of Three. One of the experiments went tragically wrong and caused the collapse of the quartz mines.
就导致里面一些说法会不同。
They covered it up and blamed the miners, and yet the experiments didn't stop. Instead, they built an even bigger facility. Years after the accident in the mines, an even greater tragedy struck Arthurton. Only this time, the townspeople didn't know. I don't fully understand it, but something happened to the whole town. And wherever we were, we aren't there anymore. The rest of the world think we disappeared. At first, I thought I was solving two separate mysteries. But then it hit me like a ton of used books. The two were inextricably linked. And that's how I know your motive for staging the dean's death.
到底校长为什么要设定校长死亡？为什么设定院长死亡？为什么？这个，然后爸爸的留言，我不知道什么，但是就这样了，太精彩了。
Dad wasn't working for the university. He was working on Zazer's machines, all under the watchful eye of the Council of Three. The Dean is part of the Council of Three, or at least he works for them. Through her own investigation, Mom concluded that Dad had died under suspicious circumstances. She confronted the Dean. Racked with guilt, he confessed and begged for her forgiveness. Instead of letting anger cloud her judgment, Mom saw an opportunity. And together, you concocted a plan to bring down the organization from the inside.
Oh, what a brilliant mind you have, Jenny LeClue. Julie, I believe you underestimated this girl.
You could have gotten yourself killed.
But I didn't.
But what if you had?
I'm not a kid anymore. I have to make my own choices.
A flower cannot blossom without light.
Jenny had risked everything to save her mum.
I'm sorry, Jenny.
接受啊，哪次不接
It's
受？
okay, Mom. You were running out of time to save Mr. Strasberry.
I was trying to protect you.
I know.
接受啊，哪次不接受？怎么可以拒绝？是妈妈哎。
I should have trusted you.
But you were wrong.
I just apologized.
No, not about that. Everyone presumed Dad died in the lab explosion. So did I, until today. But then, I started finding secret messages all over town. They led me to a secret room under the graveyard. And there, on a small television, I saw him.
Henry?
Dad is alive! But he's trapped on the other side, and he's been trying to contact us this whole time.
我们飞起来了，我们就像空岛一样，整个飞起来，然后老爸没有被飞走，他在地上，是不是
He made it back? Then the experiment worked!
Exactly!
But if he made it back, that means...
We can all get back! We need to get to the machine, right away.
No! First, we need to find Professor Zazer.
Eh, 要炸了，要炸了！干什么？自己在哪了吧 ？Oh my god！ 那我拉中间的，就是他了。2号，争气一点，拉起来。2号门后面有什么？ 没有存档，没关系，它好像后面可以选章节，是不是？哦，炸了炸了！我们的盒子是反应的。在骗我吧？不见了。啊！是真的哦。啊，没了。好，大家都睡不着，谢谢。是真的没有了，后面没有了。为了结局中完事，居然没有结局。对，啊！天哪，尴尬，尴尬ですね。天哪！这套真正有后续多久？哭啊！结局就是他会再写一本，就跟那个《哈利波特最终战》一定要分上下2集，不能一集写完，要再赚一个，再赚一次。再算一次出版费，真的没有后续，真的啊，男人才骗你，真的没有，2年了哎，那这个游戏也做好几年的感觉不是吗？说明它需要更多的时间来酝酿。唉，2年对制作游戏来说不长啊，再2年，我是说续作，对啊。天哪！神！如果很 care 结局的人，不就晚上睡不着了？我要知道结局啊！都还没有买，还要下负评哦。醍醐欸，他就是等他好几年之后再出的时候，他要你回去玩前一款，因为你已经忘记前一款的内容了，那你就给我再玩一次啊 ！OK， 没办法了，只好这样了。而且离 end 哦，他的成就真的是离 end。好了，只能这样了，没有那个了。我们就这个游戏就真的这样，未完待续，未完待续，退出，再见。